Sorry, my microphone thing wasn't on again. I'm so used to it auto starting. Thank you for the compliment, by the way. You were such a nice fucking dickhead. Shut up! Okay, let's turn this off. Looks a bit douchebag. Need to get the guns right, which is hard to do. What guns is I'm using? Using that one. Is that this one? Wait. Wait. So Alma's using the default guns, but he's using them the other way around. Oh, how did you do that? I didn't even know that was possible. So the gun that is by default in your right hand, and the gun that's by default in your left hand, Alm has them the other way around. Is he having his arms crossed here? What's going on here? No. Applaud. So this is a pretty normal handgun. Maybe I should just and then this is the one with the, oh my fucking god, this fatter part in the front. It's gonna be a pain. Like, drawing guns isn't exactly easy, but then drawing a gun that isn't real makes it so much more shitty. Especially if they put like all these tiny details in them, like they did here. Wearing like gloves and everything. Ugh, that hair is like really... Nope. Nope. What is this creature anyway? I'm confused by it. Also, I'm watching Resident Evil, what am I saying? The Evil Within 2. Somebody playing through it, and I'll be honest, this game is, there's so many aspects of it stolen from other games that it's like annoying me now. Ah, that line was fucked up. Nah. Hey God. Is it quiet on the YouTubes today? There's actually 5 people watching. Holy crap. I'm surprised. It's such a shitty time to stream right now. Unless you are one of the bigger YouTubers in the world. Oh. I still turned his guns around. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, well now I have to do it without a sketch then. Fuck! Now I have to fucking redo the sketch. Demonetized. No. I love it. Absolutely no one comments. Oops. Yeah, these guns are not good for foreshortening. That's annoying. Fuck! Why don't there? I'm angry now. Sorry. I am really pissed. This fucking company doesn't have any decent screenshots or concept art on that shows angles of guns and anything. Which is annoying to me. Sorry, I'm so pissed about that. I hate that. I absolutely hate it when companies do that. It's the same with the Dead by Daylight thumbnails I've done so far for OHM. Previously, whenever a new what am I saying? Dead by Daylight, Friday the 13th. Whenever a new Friday the 13th Jason was released, they would show him. They would have like release the image that shows his back, front, side views and stuff like that, so you can see what clothing he wears and all that things, the weapons he has and all that noise. And the first time I had to do like a full-on Halloween, it's not Halloween again, Friday the 13th thumbnail of a new new Jason being released, they didn't do that, so I had hardly any references of what they did to him in the game, because he's definitely different from the Jason Part 4 movie version. Is it quiet? I'm not. Yeah, well, you can put on some music and just watch. It's not that hard, is it? Problem is with the actual foreshortening like this, you don't see the guns anymore. Ugh! I'm getting frustrated. Why didn't I make this in a different layer? Only see like this basically. Is that like a Glock or something? It's close to a Glock in that. We'll get you like videos of other YouTubers. They have a good angle of the gun. But they don't. Maybe I should keep it a bit basic. It's not like anybody's gonna be able to see how the guns look on a tiny fucking thumbnail. Hey, what's this? I also think if I put too much details on the gun, you're gonna just, the gun's just gonna look like a mess. This is not accurate. What am I doing? Ah, that's too far gone. I'm gone. Woo! Okay, I'll do that in a different sort of a way. I'm annoyed. That's like a gigantic barrel on it, which I can't really, like in foreshortening, it looks so weird. T, and then free to form. I'm gonna try and make it look right by doing this. It's annoying because foreshortening makes that, like, this line look. Why is it making that line round? Why? Why? Eh. Foreshortening looks fucked on his arm. Ah! It's the wrong button. Don't push that. Character has like such a clumpy grip on that other, like on those guns. Like the thumb is like It's hard because in foreshortening you have a chance that the guns start looking really tiny. Played. I'm watching Hasty Delirious played Resident Evil or Evil Within. This guy has more fucking like little mispronunciations in his videos than I have typos in a day. It's well, he used it. Like he's like I'm making his thumbnails now. He hired me, I guess. So I guess he liked it. Oh, that's weird. I just noticed this. Oh, game, you cheated. Game developers cheated somewhere. Okay, foreshortening of this gun looks kind of whack, so let's fucking see what we do with it. Why does this go around? Look at this logic. Yeah, foreshortening of guns looks so often whack in a cartoony style. You just start looking really tiny. Especially because most guns, especially in like created guns in games, what they used to do, like the backside of the guns look smaller and the front of them look bigger usually. But if you get like foreshortening, your trick on foreshortening is to make the back look bigger and the front look smaller. But if the front's already bigger and you make it smaller, you create the illusion of it just looking very flat. Like it's this is one of the shitty parts of art. Oops, that was my eraser. Don't do that. So the trick would be to make this area look bigger, which I did, but because this area of the gun design is bigger, it just looks like the same size. Really annoying. So you have to fucking try and make it work with shading. Maybe I shouldn't use the F word. Because usually you would go like this. Ugh, why is it doing this round? Why would you do... Sigh, fix this. Normally you would do like this. I'm using Paint Tool Sigh, and I have one of those Wacom screens, a Cintiq 13 HD. But I would say that I'm not a fan of the Cintiq. Like, I was able to get it for cheap, but if you can get like a normal Wacom tablet, it's actually better for your workflow. I find this having to draw on a screen, it takes you away from your keyboard, so during streaming with your customers it's very not handy. There's buttons on the side for like speedily going to different tools. You can like assign shortcut keys here, and you can assign those on your screen, but it's very you're not with your hand on your screen all the time to use these shortcuts. You're going to use your keyboard anyway, so, and your keyboard's very far away because of this, so it's like all like, it's not the nicest workflow. If people ask me if they should buy this, I would tell them just, you know, if you're starting, just draw, like buy a Wacom Draw. If you're longer into it, just look into inches. Don't look into syntax so much. If anything, get a second screen. And oh, nasty. And a Wacom inches, like a good Wacom, but like table tablet, drawn tablet, not one with a screen. The only thing that really happens with this screen is that it gets hot and it starts to annoy your wrist and your hand in summer. That's why I'm not in Florida yet. That's why I haven't moved to Florida yet, because I'm gonna put this ear of his on a different layer because it has to go behind the guns and I don't want to accidentally ruin my guns. So his ear, gonna go like that. There we go. I don't know if any of you guys here are fans of OHM. Do you guys like the floppy ear bunny thing? I thought it'd make him more cute. That'll be fun. You have to go above this. There's another thing. I don't have very clear concept art of this creature that I'm drawing. I'm going off screen caps right now. Lucky though, I worked in creature and character design in games, so I kind of know like sort of the tricks that they probably use for this. I can fill in some gaps without it looking weird. I don't know what these creatures are supposed to be. I think they're some sort of human mutant or something. What I don't understand though is why that's such a big underbite. Wherever this fucking thing evolved from. Whichever person that was had a terrible underbite or overbite. It's an overbite. Yeah, it's an overbite. Oh, yeah, Christy. No. This is a new game OHM is starting today. It's from the guys who made Metro. God. Was it 3030 or something? Post-apocalyptic Russian game. I was playing on Oculus, and actually, the scene that I'm currently drawing, I saw it, and it's fucking. I thought it was super hilarious. He's like panicking and everything. I have this feeling that it's not good for Ohm's heart to play this game. Okay. The only thing I'm gonna have an issue with probably is the background. Yeah, that was it. Jeez, thank you. I loved both those games. Metro 2033 more, by the way. Wait, what's going on here? Why is my stream such a low quality? 480p? Internet, what are you doing? Didn't play those 3 games, did he? Maybe he did. Maybe I even watched the playthroughs of those on his channel. I don't even know. What's the sort of games that... Like Dead Space. I would love to, like, more popular YouTubers to go through some old games I haven't played yet of that, like the Dead Space series, Metro 2030 and Last Light, definitely. I would love a new Dead Space, actually. God, yeah, please. Yeah, like some older games, but like long series. But I'll be honest, like I've noticed, and I know that from a lot of the YouTubers I'm in contact with, that no matter how big you get, unless you're like Jacksepticeye, but still for him it's still not really stable. Playing through like full game playthroughs, for some reason, a lot of people don't watch it fully on one channel for some reason. People just don't stick with it. Especially if it's an older game. You play like the first episode, people want to see how it ends, and they will find somebody that has the full playthrough on their channel and start just watching it there. Well, they are doing a new Metro, so... I'm gonna say something about the design of these creatures. They're like climbing up on walls and weird shit, but they don't have the claws to do it. Here comes here comes me, very specific artist who used to be a creative director, who worked in game concept art, who's now like, no. If you're gonna do this, if you want this creature to do this, you need to give him the claws and stuff to do this. Okay, so I'm gonna change it up a little bit because this whole like having human hands with weird nails. Okay, later. Having human hands with weird nails, making you able to climb up things like that isn't realistic to me. It's bothering me to the point that I don't want to put it in a thumbnail. So I'm gonna make him climb the chainmail that's on the area where this happened. Probably have to redraw this. The chainmail, what am I saying? Oh yeah, it's a chainmail fence. Alright. Let me think. Let me look at the screen caps off this stuff. Should really stop singing. I know you guys love it when I sing. So, there is and what I'm gonna try and do is see if I can make, let's see. Oops, that's really fat. No, no, no. No. Go to the top, then go down. Okay, what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna turn this off. Fuck. Where heck? Long process. La 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 la. Alarm. It's really hard to make. Really hard to make this obviously an elevator. Anybody have tips on that? I have a thicker one. Hmm. Oh, that's annoying. Freak. Freak. Ah. Oh, this is the type of fence that they use in a game. Let me see what it's called. That's actually the exact texture that they used. Ha ha ha. I think what they used. Hmm? Alright, let me try this one, Finn. No. Darn it. I'm not working in 3D, which is an issue right now. Oh, wait a second. Look what I found. I think I found something that might work. I might have to put it in a Photoshop though. Yes, yes. You're God. Almost be easier to just draw it. Okay, so I got this down, so I can now do this and just first color the rest. Ah. Let me eat something. Oh God. I have a sandwich here, but it's like falling apart. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, can switch that. Any of you guys excited for Aberration? Hey, why are you not working? Just a little bit too much space here. Ah! Press space. So I make the inside of the bunny ears more pink. Let's stay with this color scheme, I guess. Ouch. Stretchy stretch. I'm gonna take some more times for the guns later on. Yeah. To merge that first. Okay. Now for these nasty big things. References of them. Huh. What color? Thank you. This is the color the monster is. They're very weirdly light. I'm gonna make him darker with the danker. Yes. Darker with shading. And there's gonna be top shading over this. Thing is, I hate the lack of concept art of this. Well, you just have to wait. Art takes time. It's gonna look perfectly fine in a minute. I mean, don't comment on the base colors when it's not done yet about it being too light. Also, I can't make it all like one black mass because it needs to read when it's like about this size. You need to be able to see what it is because YouTube does thumbnails that small, so I can't make it big black masses, so I can't make colors too dark. You see, you just have to wait for a bit. Yeah, it looks like a very basic. There's definitely some creatures in there are some creatures in Resident Evil that look like this. It's just sort of a basic design. It could have gone a lot of ways and it just went something familiar. Kind of sad to me. Also, going to humanoid with monsters or creatures like this, unless they have to because it fits in like that in the story, is unadvisable because people always recognize it. Be like, I've never seen this somewhere before. Because it looks human. Okay. Let's clean it up a bit more. Mm-hmm. A lot in the game community, or well, in game concept. Well, not really game concept either. Just fucking game creation is like, you know, it's better if you steal it very well than make something bad yourself. It's something I'm not really a fan of. It's the reason I no longer work in that field. Kind of what Epic Games did with Fortnite. They changed too little of the gameplay aspects, in my opinion. That's also what I'm annoyed with. Like, I'm watching The Evil Within right now. There's so many games this takes a lot of, like, it's kind of frustrating, especially like games that aren't really good. It is self-taught, but I also went to school for it. And I was pretty much bored to the whole experience. I started doing freelance art at 17. Yep. They're just, it's just a certain aesthetic they were going for, I think. Well, I was raised by no, not a single mom, I will be honest, but my parents split up. My mom got a boyfriend when I was 16 that was pretty serious, and she sort of moved into his house, and I had like one house all for myself because my sister, that's like 3 years older, just moved out. So I was like, well, okay. I mean, my mom was always around, so I needed some money to do groceries, so I just started doing freelance work. Because the opportunity was there anyway. I'm very happy I did, because a lot of people in my school right now, they can't, from my school, from my education, can't do this for work. They don't have enough customers, they don't know how to network, they don't know how to do their taxes, because that's things they don't teach you. And I just learned that during my time at school. I mean, I was bored at school. I already told you that. Like, you know, they were talking about techniques and learning how to draw certain things that I already could draw. So I had a lot of time to just, you know, to do other stuff and actually use that time. I'm not really exactly sure how I survived the recession though. Like I did work and employment. But for like super poor pay. Hello. The alert won't reach you until you've been here for like 10 minutes. I love how Hilarious just compared the Evil Within to Resident Evil and The Matrix. I completely forgot about Silent Hill. This needs to be different. Wait. What's going on here? Oh. Ooh. There's so many girls in this. Oh, not nasty. I'd like a slow clap for H2O. There's like a gross monster that just popped up, and all he said is like, what am I supposed to do with this? No, I like I actually make money now, like working for YouTubers, doing these thumbnails. I work on art on the side. YouTube was supposed to be sort of a hobby thing, but it became a really stressful thing. So I've been taking it a bit easy. I was forcing myself to play certain games and stuff like that. It's just stupid. It's supposed to be a nice hobby. Don't push yourself to do things you don't want to do. For views you don't make money with. I don't like his shoulder. I'm gonna erase this line. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I think that's what a lot of YouTubers should be doing though. I know so many YouTubers that do this for a living that are forcefully playing certain games because they're afraid they won't have no income if they don't. What am I doing here? I'm being a bit messy. Oh, nasty. They literally made a cum monster in this game. It's disgusting. Can't find the nail polish I need to secure my nail from breaking. It's starting to feel weird though. No! Well, I've had several ordinary jobs, but like the problem is that for doing art, doing artsy jobs with the recession and everything, nobody wants to pay you more. Like working at McDonald's probably made you more money than I made in my art jobs because minimum wage rules are different here. So yeah. That's why I wouldn't advise anyone to decide on art like a job. Ooh. Because there's so much bad there. Probably gonna redraw the finger at some point. Just gonna get a bit more light on top of him because there's light on top. Hello? Thank you. It is Vipularious. Huh? There's my nail polish fun. What game was it? No, I can't make it inside of a temple. It's a predetermined setting by OHM, so. Oh, I hate it when people say good for you and things like that. But thank you. No, but I realized that what you were saying was that. Nope. They're not. But they're also like designed alongside the same lines. Wasn't it also because you like this in Alone in the Dark? This. Wait. Oh, might have been a derp there. Yeah, he is. He does. I asked permission for that. Need some white. I dropped something. He does know. But you think I would stream without permission of a customer? It's like the dumbest business move you can make. No, he's not. He's sleeping. Oh, that sounded so weird. Oh, I'm sleeping, and I know. Wink, wink, wink. I mean, God. Oh, the Fangos wouldn't load that, right? Isn't his timeline completely? Yeah, it's like 1 o'clock there. He's actually, I don't know if he's actually online. He might be. Well, yeah, the pay is private. I don't think YouTubers would really like it if it comes out what they pay their artists. Every time I come close to a YouTuber, everything is like, oh, are you dating? It's like, not, that's not like how it works, people. That's not how it works. It didn't work like I wanted to. Okay, so this is supposed to be an elevator, but it's one of these futuristic weird elevators. You can't really see it's an elevator. I don't know. I mean, I don't think like YouTubers like cartoons are very loud about who does their thumbnails either, do they? Are they? It's not something that I expect in a deal, honestly. Ah! Why is this so big? Don't do this. What is this? Go away. No, I've been doing his thumbnails for like the last week. You guys obviously don't watch him. Why is it not working? Oh, work. Thank you. So you're getting more passive aggressive. Is this like some sort of metal? It is metal though. A button panel? What are you talking about? I'm confused. I'm still trying to, I'm like sort of switching some styles a little bit within the thumbnails to see what his fans respond to. And I actually read a response yesterday of somebody who was actually negative. And I read it and I looked at a thumbnail that I made it was about, and I was like, I think I think his negativity was about... Yeah, that's what I wanted to do on this thing. It's not in the game, but I think to make it opposite to the elevator, it's important to do that. And actually this one that I was working on, I think of like doing like a number thing. But this person was negative about, he was talking about the thumbnails being sticky or stickiness or something. I'm not really sure what he meant. Like, was he talking about them looking like stick figures? And I was like, no, that's probably not it. But he was talking about the Rainbow Siege thumbnail, and it has cartoons and sitting together a bit gayish. Like, it was a bit of a fan service moment because they're having breakfast and stuff like that. So let's not do that. But I think this person was more annoyed by the thumbnails because they don't agree to the whole like shipping of like cartoons and now and then, and like for funsies that fans do. Oh. Anyway, so I have the feeling that some people are like that. It's really hard to decide what thumbnails are good by asking the community if some of them are not into like that sort of thumbnails, while the rest of them absolutely love those, you know. I don't know. I mean, has been on and off on like illustrated thumbnails throughout his last year, I think. Like I said, I think it was more about the fact that there was like a hint to like fan service gayness in that thumbnail. Like, it's for the fans kind of thing, which 99% of the fans are gonna like, and then 1% that are insecure with gayness or something are gonna hate. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. It's like a sort of a hint to like, you know, it's sort of like a funny thing. It's meant as funny, but some people just take it too serious. It's like, I'm sorry. I'm not really sure, should I like change something because of that? Because one person doesn't like it? Know that like a lot of other people are like sad about it. I would love to see that. I can't see if there's rust on this. It's so dark in that elevator. I don't think there is rust. There are some air vents, but almost moving too much to see the air vents bottoms. Or the panel bottoms. I don't think there's nothing here, actually. By the way, do you guys see, like, you talked about maybe making the monster darker, but can you see how much blackness is already going on now in the thumbnail? And if you, like, make it smaller, if that creature would have been darker already, the darker parts of him getting really hard to read. So, you know. But that's the thing, I don't understand with the, you know, people should just make fun of it, like have it as fun. It's supposed to be fun, so. I mean, that sort of a community is not the sort of community I don't think most YouTubers want anyway, so. I'm not gonna try and cater too much to negative parts of their community. Keep it like fun loving. I'll also be honest, I really like to look at fan art they do for and see what they draw and how they depict him and the people he plays with, and bring that back. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, Christy said that, like, why not make it darker? No, I have a tablet. I have a Cintiq HD 13 HD. It's a screen tablet. Like I said earlier in the stream, like, not the best thing I've ever used. I prefer the old-fashioned tablets. Somebody actually said on that thumbnail that the color Vanessa is drawn and looks like poop. And I actually went out of my way to go into GTA, look at the fucking owl mask, look at the actual colors of the owl mask, and I was like, yeah, I should have just looked at his thumbnails and just screen capped the thumbnail and just taken the color from that. But there's also the fact that my tablet screen is a different coloration than my normal screen, and this one is so bright, so colorful, that some colors are much more diluted on most people's screens. Because actually I don't like the high quality screen the webcam screen is, seeing as the art you're doing is for people that have pretty normal computer screens. But sometimes it translates horrifically. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do, when I merge the layers, I'm gonna kind of change this guy up. What the hell's going on with his fingers? God, I suck at drawing with lines. Whew. Okay, we're gonna make... Ah! Let's say eraser. Why are you selecting the eraser, woman? We're gonna... make this like this. You know what I should do? You know what I didn't do and what I should do? Okay. Time to take out some tracks. Sorry, it's... He did the thumbnails himself. He had like 2 illustrators before that did art for him, and then he did the thumbnails himself using in-game art or game art. Oh, what? What did I do? What? Oh, excuse me. I can't do that because I can't put the buttons there. No, he's not. It's like the illusion. I have to finish the gun out first so you can see that better. He's on the fence. The creature's on the fence. Ohm is shooting at the creature. Other creatures all over the place. And then some pops up behind him. The other person moved to other YouTubers. I didn't know that. Can't get this to look right. Because of the creature under there. Hello? Oh, it's a bucket. Never mind. Ah. They actually moved to a complete gang to do their thumbnails. But, yeah. Don't. Okay, it's time to make... Ha. The saliva fits wherever fucking damn I want it to fit. Because I'm the artist. You can do it, better go and start your own artist company and then fucking apply for an artist position with all. Yes? Okay. Also, if you haven't noticed yet, I'm a person that burns people when I get annoyed with you. I've been doing art for over 20 years and you're here complaining about things. Okay, so this gun has like a greenish tone to it. I don't know what is going on over here. Supposed to be the ear. Okay, merge the layer. Here we go. Now the problem is, see how the guns don't read anymore now? Actually, honestly, I think everybody can draw. Just take some time. Do some practice. Oh. I'm actually doing the shading really basic because if I do it like I usually do it, it doesn't read in thumbnails. You draw good by example. I'm not very good at drawing by example. I will say that I would love to make more realistic thumbnails for horror games and stuff like that, but I've noticed like even doing the Friday the 13th one, the last one I did for OHM, the art looks like I did like the semi-realistic thing. The art doesn't look like an art is made for a YouTuber. Some people just assume it's game art. Some people assume it's just a screen cap because it looks too close to that. There's like a blue band on his... Oh, that's smart. I found a design thing. That's decently smart. The glove, I think. Might just be a coincidence, and I never really meant it to mean that, what I think it means. Is there anything? Is there anyone in here that actually does video editing? You hate English. Why? English is fun. It's not my first language, but I prefer to talk in it, honestly. Too much detail is probably gonna ruin the thumbnail. Spending a lot of time on detail that probably will just ruin it. I know several YouTubers that are looking for video editors. Problem is, good video editors are scarce. Especially one YouTuber's regular can afford. Especially now, because a lot of YouTubers, even YouTubers that made like good money, currently are like a bit tight in their wallet because of the apocalypse. It doesn't seem like I've seen YouTubers complain about it that have like still 500k views of video complain about the apocalypse. I mean, I do understand. I know several YouTubers that are just not simply making it, and they have like small apartments and stuff like that, and they're going bankrupt. So somebody that still makes about, you know, 5k a month complaining about it, I'm like, seriously? And the only issue basically is that most of them have an apartment to rent or a house that they afforded when they made a lot more money on YouTube. But it doesn't take away for me that, you know, if you can see it coming, if your income is going down, just you know, get ready to fucking move. Well, that's the thing, like, in real, I do more realistic art and stuff. There's actually, if you look at Medialog, he does a game called, what is it? House Party. And I do different type of art for those specific game, that specific game, because it's an on-the-nose game. It's a bit of a no-no game. It's sort of a... The thumbnails are pretty much a warning of what is actually in the game, in the video. Yeah, but that's the thing, like, a lot of big YouTubers, you know, if you have a house with a mortgage that costs you like 2k a month, and due to the apocalypse you only make 3k, and your other expenses are also high because you have a big house and a big car and all that noise, you know, you're gonna have an issue because you're still gonna be low on income. And a lot of YouTubers worry about that. But it is annoying to hear those big YouTubers complain about it if they're still making like 3, 4, 5k right now. You know, they're complaining and I'm like with them somewhere where they're complaining to me and I'm like, well, that's great, but I only make about 1k a month and my expenses mostly are about 900k, so, you know, or 900k, 900 bucks. So I'm like, dude, Don't come to me complaining about not having a lot of money right now, because I never have a lot of money. But I wish this whole apocalypse thing just... It just shouldn't have happened. It is all because old-fashioned popular media like newspapers are feeling threatened by media like YouTube. I mean, I like it if you complain for smaller YouTubers. Like, I think Phil DeFranco does that a lot. He actually talked about that in, I think, one of his later videos about, you know, it's like, I will be fine, but you have, like, these smaller YouTubers. I mean, MediaLock just bought a house when it happened. Actually, he didn't buy a house yet. He actually... he actually just sold his house to buy a new house in Florida, and he was like, oh, shit. Am I now gonna make it? And actually their funds to buy a new house went down real quick, so they were lucky that they still were able to get a house. Sorta. You know, because, yeah. It's really expensive to not live anywhere. He has boobies going on. Let's erase it a little bit. Take the line tool out and make this line thicker. So I haven't done the other gun. You see how long these fucking thumbnails take? And I think it's mostly because I'm doing like details that don't even read that well. It's like, fuck, if in the future you want this printed on a t-shirt or something. Yeah. I actually wanted to make new merch for Om as well, but he's actually talking to another company. I'll ask him maybe today if it's gonna take him, like how long it's gonna take, and maybe I'll design him a new print to put in a merch that he has right now. He also mentioned he was talking about it being off official or something. I know, details matter. I will be honest though, I was really like stressing it about details, but whenever you go and look, if you Google for certain thumbnails from other big YouTubers and then go and look at the art up close, you're like, oh, it's not that clean at all. You see like these little fucking things that you're just like, Mostly because, you know, we need to work fast. We have about 2 hours to make a thumbnail. I'm like taking my time right now because I have... Om isn't even up. The video is being reviewed by the company that made this game, actually. But we have a short time to make these thumbnails. We're pumping out like art real fast, which is actually exhausting. It's fucking stupid, but it's exhausting. If you make like an art piece, a normal person would take like 6 hours to make a certain art piece, and you try to pump it out in like 2-3 hours. It sucks about the same amount of energy out of you. That's the problem. That's a bit of white outline around, at least probably around the other creature because he's blending in with the other one in the background. Another gun. Yip yay yay. Why is my ult not working half the time? What is going on here? Work. I don't have enough time for you to not work. Let's see. This is like a pretty normal handgun model. It's like, excuse me. This. No, they're not exactly my nemesis. I'm perfectly fine with guns mostly, but like I said, these are like unrealistic guns. They have like a certain shape to them that makes foreshortening really hard to do. Oh. It's one layer, never mind. And I hate it when foreshortening is wrong, I can tell you that much. The foreshortening doesn't look great, but I'll make it work. Would be weird if guns were my nemesis and then I do art for a YouTuber that does a lot of Rainbow Siege. Rips. It's just unrealistic guns, like self-made game design guns that don't have any reference art of it that I can't find. Yeah, I know. It actually does have that. I found a screen cap of it that shows it. This one has like a red dot on it. Here, take that red dot from that creature. No, that's all not the red that I want. The thing is, I must say that these guns don't have a lot of logic to them. Taking all this time on guns. So which of the which of the thumbnails, whoever watches home, which one did you like most? Sorry. I missed your question. Which of the thumbnails do you like best? Or which thumbnail you like best of the thumbnails I did last week? No. It's over the ear already. Oh, that's clear on what art style you like. That's the thing that I could do like the more realistic thumbnails continuously. But I think it would be really weird to have like an actual owl in the thumbnail whenever Venice pops up. That would be funny though. Like depict him as an actual owl. Hoot hoot motherfucker, that kind of thing. Well, the Lyris I like drawing owls and dinosaurs. The Lyris is just a hockey mask. A lot of character. I don't know how is this thing? That iron side looks tight. I don't understand that. Like there are some iron sights in the world on guns that are absolutely fantastic. I don't understand why not all weapon manufacturers like is that like patented? Can you patent an iron sight? Especially combat guns. For the army, like it's about life and death. Whoop. I like giving stupid faces to people like Wildcat. The sheer panic. I hope they also like how I depicted their faces. That's more what I'm mostly worried about. Your wife. Sorry. I really hate it when people are playing a game. What this on a small size does. Oh, that was random. There was like a random Hitler reference in The Evil Within. I'm shook. Okay, I just need to edit the guy in the background. Make sure his fingers look like it's in the chainmail. And erase some of the extra. Oh my god. Alright, well, you'll probably see it on the video. Chainmail here. God, I'm going about it real slow today. This is episode 7. Have itchy nose. Last episode. Woo! At least last episode it's out. Hello, kitty. Meow. Hello. Did you just bump your head? Sorry, cats. Cats be stupid. Stop bumping your head. Okay, time to put some buttons in here. Clean up this background a little bit more. What do you think you're doing, young lady? She's stealing my food. Ugh. Ah. Ugh. God. Where's this from? Is it from this layer? It is. Okay, that was weird. Didn't expect that to be from there. I'm gonna see what the elevator panel looks like in this elevator. It doesn't have an elevator panel that I can see. Now we have to make something up ourselves. Ugh. What do you think you're doing? Shut up! Wait, is this the elevator panel? Is this a door? Let's make it blue because it seems. Oh, help. We're using a lot more electric blue. With white lettering on it. Should we do it in the Photoshop? I think that'd be smart. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna save this and move to Photoshop. Oh, I spotted something. Let's merge these layers. I haven't done that yet. I don't know why I haven't. Boing. Oh, we're gonna wait for half an hour for Photoshop to start up. What are you saying? What the fuck? No? What? What are you? What's this about? I'm confused. What's this about, person? What are you talking? Where's this blue little panel? The little panel's over here. I don't know. Jestem Polski. I don't see any things from that person. Like, oh, so I don't know who you're talking to. Woo. Okay. Gonna make another layer and then set this to white. No creating thumbnails for meeting. Take this, and I think I have a pixel font. Hello? Okay, so this tablet type that I have and Photoshop are not friends. It's annoying. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go like this. You're gonna merge it. We're gonna Control T. Why not? Oh, you're not merging? Really? And now we're gonna do perspective. Shape it. Now we're gonna duplicate it. I hate that. Oh shit. I hate that Photoshop doesn't do this too decently. Why is there a layer missing? Okay, great. We're gonna take a filter, do blur, Ghostia blur. Ah. Make a new layer and see if I make it white if it works. Okay, so I'm gonna barely work. Oh, okay. The thing is, I don't have any space to put the logo in. And my question is if I need to put the logo in. No. Well, I think we need to go and see if they have. They probably don't have a PNG one. There. Need to ask if he has a press kit for this. Okay. Open this, take it as reference. Okay, save this one. Okay, I'm gonna resize it. Yeah, I hate this. Okay, I need to make a work file where this is all like tightly set in. Wait, hello? 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 Oh look, I have like one stray line over. That sometimes happens. I also have like a stray little line here. Gone. I hate it that it doesn't paste in place. It's so shitty. I know you can. I'm just out of here talking to myself. It's okay. It's normal. That's what artists do. Wait, what's going on here? Wrong layer. That's what's going on here. Let's smooth this out because nobody's gonna see this, because never anybody's gonna look at it this close, but it's okay. I want it gone, so it's gonna go. Too much. Wish I had time to do stuff like that. Currently a bit overworked, I think. I should just make a Patreon where people can request stuff. Meow. Why? Okay, I don't know if anybody in here does art as well, but my Syntac and Photoshop are not friends. This is why I don't work in Photoshop. Made it cringe. This game is Arktika.1 Oculus. And I don't know how Media's doing. I think he's asleep. This is all these fucking YouTubers sleeping all the time. I'm awake on like very little hours of sleep, making them thumbnails, and they just sleeping. Why don't you just color sample and color stupid Photoshop? How is this? This is such a shitty workflow. That doesn't sound good. You had a crazy day? Rest in pieces. Oh. Why is my pressure not working? Oh my. Jeepers creepers. Why is this so shit? Demonetized. On this game? A little weird. Weird, and I think I'm gay weird, or you know, like what kind of weird are we talking about? Just sick? No, this is another game. This is a new game he's playing, so no other games, no. He's not pre-recorded anything else. Yeah, it's a health thing, not a you know. I don't know, I'm just asking. I'm not judging anyway, like I don't really care. Wait, why is American Captain not in there? Why does it always make this 200 fucking points or something? Oh, it's oh, really? Yes, no, I don't want this anymore. Go away. Thank you. Although, I'm a fan of this. Putting a line inside of something. It's better. Here's a thing that I would ask people that, something I would like to ask the fans if they think if they think that the game logos are needed. Stop making me want to do stuff. Or stop making, like, stop asking me for stuff. I don't want, Photoshop drive nuts. Texture. It keeps texture. Context, I think you mean. Well, the thing is... Okay. Just, let's see. Oops. Here, you see the thumbnail how it is now? You see it now? This is a much better image to get people to click, but also to advertise a game, especially because people don't know exactly what game it is. So they're more like, oh, what is this? They're more eager to click. There's also a title under it that also says the name of the game that's being played. And if they only have the thumbnail to go off, people only have the thumbnail to go off. So they associate the game with these illustrations, like with these creatures. So other thumbnails get more recognizable for that specific game. But that's basically all theories though, so. I'm gonna try something. Try something. Right, what's happening? Oh. What? Hey, what are you doing? My cat is digging at something. I don't know. She's digging at the floor. Timmy, what is it? Okay, I'm gonna save this. It's been Halloween all. I like Halloween. Hey. Digging at? Were you pooping on the floor for some reason? Is that what you're digging at? She actually went around and dragged around a water bottle to my house with water still in it. Anyhow, I'm gonna save this. This is probably what it's gonna be. I'm gonna send it to one important test. Yes. So yeah, this is gonna be it. This is it. This and without the logo or the name in it. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time. I don't know how soon I will make one of these. I'll probably take this. Oh, oops, this is ugly. This stream offline and make a time lapse of it. So, later.